Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Anisha and I present all the different types of videos on scholarship opportunities and career advices while sharing all the tips and tricks I have learned so far in my educational as well as professional journey. So if these are the things that you think are valuable to you, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't have to miss any such opportunities. Without further ado, let's dive into today's video. If you come from one of the developing countries listed out there, then this video is for you. Today, I am presenting a really exciting scholarship opportunity to you. We are diving deep into one of the prestigious scholarship, which is known as Join Japan or World Bank Graduate Scholarship Program, and also known as JJ/WGBSP for short. And trust me, when I will be listing all the different benefits this scholarship has, you would definitely realize that this is a scholarship opportunity that you won't want to miss out on. So let's get into the introduction of this scholarship. So what's all the buzz about JJ/WGBSP? Well, it's a fantastic chance for citizens from over 90 different countries worldwide to specialize in key development sectors. From Afghanistan to Zimbabwe, A to Z, it is very much likely that your country is on the list as well. With Join Japan or World Bank Graduate Scholarship Program, you could be studying at one of the 53 top-notch universities worldwide. Think urban studies, climate change, and any environment-related studies, social and public policy, economics, global health policy, tax policy, infrastructure management, administration in the international development, and more. Imagine the incredible impact that you could have on your community with this sort of knowledge and being able to do so with a scholarship. Alright, now that you know what this scholarship is about, let's talk about timelines. This scholarship usually has two different application timelines every year. The first one has already gone, but you don't have to worry because the second one is already open and you can apply for this scholarship until the 24th of May 2024. So you basically have a little bit less than 2 months to prepare and apply for this scholarship. And you have to submit this application by 12 noon EST. So mark your calendar with this date and time so you don't miss out on it. And you know what the best part is that you get your results within a month. That is, by the end of June, you will already know if you have been selected for the scholarship. I now present to you different steps that you have to follow and consider while applying for this scholarship. Securing an admission into one of the 53 participating master's program that I'm already mentioned as well is the first step. When you are in, you will get an exclusive application link to apply for this scholarship. And in case you are wondering whether your master's program is actually eligible for the scholarship or not, make sure to reach out to them because they will be more than happy to help. And also, this is the best way to get the correct information as soon as possible. The second one, of course, is understanding whether you meet all the eligibility criteria or not. And it has been exclusively mentioned in this scholarship that you have to take all the different sets of criteria that have been provided. And if you don't take even one of the criteria listed there, then you will not be able to apply. So make sure that you check all the eligibility criteria before you start applying. Okay, so what are the eligibility criteria? Number 1, you have to be a national of the World Bank member developing country. Number 2, you have to hold a bachelor's degree in the related field. Number 3, you have to have at least 3 years of work experience in the development field under your belt. And number 4, you can neither be appointed as staff of any type at the World Bank nor any of your close relatives should be working at the World Bank. And of course, don't miss the first thing that I said, which is you need to be admitted in one of the participating master's program listed by this scholarship. And hey, if you are committed to contributing to your country's development and environmental sectors, and then I would say that you are definitely on the right track. And as already mentioned, all the eligibility criteria must be met before you apply for this scholarship because there are no exceptions considered. Now, once you figure out that you are already admitted to one of the participating master's program listed for this scholarship and you meet all the eligibility criteria listed as well, the third thing to consider is selection process. You need to understand how the selection process works in order to be able to prepare your documents accordingly and, increase your chances to excel into receiving this prestigious scholarship. So you may ask, what is the selection process like? Being a prestigious scholarship, of course, it's a rigorous but a fair process, which I think is a very important thing. Your application gets reviewed by 2 expert assessors who will be looking at your professional experience, recommendations, your commitment to your homeland, and your educational background. So make sure you make them all count. And one thing you need to be particularly aware of so that you can distribute all your efforts into the different documents that are required for applying: your professional experience, your personal recommendations, and your commitment to contribute back to your homeland each weigh 60% of the application selection process. So that means your professional experience will account for 60% of the selection process. Similarly, your personal recommendations will weigh 60%, and your commitment for your homeland will also contribute to 60% of the selection process. And the remaining 10% goes to your academic or educational qualification. And honestly, in my opinion, this is a really great chance for you to enhance your other documents besides academic qualification, because most probably that is already done and you don't have any more room to kind of improve your grade and stuff. So make sure you provide ample amount of time to kind of prepare really well crafted documents when it comes to your professional experience, your commitment to homeland, and also your personal recommendations. Now let's talk about the most exciting part of this entire video, which you guessed right, are the perks or benefits of being part of this scholarship opportunity. With the JJ/WBGSP Joint Japan World Bank Graduate Scholarship Program you are looking at, it covers your two-way trip between your home country and your host university country, and also pays $600 in addition for each of these trips as allowance. It covers your tuition fees, basic medical insurance, and you will even get a monthly living allowance that is tailored to your host country. So you see, it's all about supporting your academic journey and helping you make the most out of this incredible opportunity. So with this scholarship, you don't have to worry about your finances, and you can focus 100% on your studies. And with the time that you have besides the studies, you can actually put into getting some practical exposure. Like, for example, you can take different online courses that will help you enhance your skills, that will also help you in the job market in the future. So this is about providing you the flexibility where you can focus on studies without having to worry about different, especially the financial aspects. So if you are to ask me why you should consider applying for this scholarship, my answer would be it's more than just a funding opportunity. It's about empowering you to drive change, innovate, and contribute to your community's growth. Because this scholarship is particularly focused on studies that are somehow related to key development aspects, and which will, of course, provide you with the skills, knowledge, and experience to go back home and contribute in those particular fields. So it's not just about getting funding, but also about the opportunity to make a lasting impact and giving back to your community. Now that you have a general idea of what this scholarship is about and how it works, how you can apply, and what are the eligibility criteria, so on and so forth, before you dive in, there are 2 crucial pieces of information that I have already mentioned, and I know for a fact that you would absolutely love to check them out. First, take a look at the list of the countries that are eligible for this scholarship, and second, explore the 53 different participating master's programs that are eligible for this scholarship. And for your convenience, you will find the link to both of this list pinned in the description of this video. So make sure you check them out. And if you meet all these requirements, please don't wait and start working on preparing your application documents. And I hope you make it through the selection process so that you can unlock the full potential of this incredible opportunity. If this opportunity excites you as much as it does me, then hit that like button, share with your friends or anyone who you think might benefit from this video, particularly from this scholarship opportunity. And please subscribe to my channel for more opportunities like this. Until next time, As always, keep dreaming big, stay inspired, and take action. The last thing I would like to share to you, if you are new to my channel, is I have made a lot of videos on the Erasmus Mundus scholarship opportunity, which I myself was a part of back in 2019. And if you want to explore more about it, because it provides scholarships in a lot of different fields to a lot of different nationalities all over the world, make sure to check this video. I'll see you there. Bye bye and take care.